Well, here we have the inside of the high quality wooden case, and as you can see, well, this is really high quality. I mean, this wasn't produced by some kind of machine. So this must have been really a worker at Toshiba who made this cabinet. Really, really high quality. Even this, the grill is, no, they put screws in here instead of just gluing it on there. So, really high quality. Oh man, look at this. They even put this paper in there, and as you can see, the paper has a layer of aluminium foil or something on there. So this is an additional shielding for the whole machine. Well, and here is the machine. Oh, really blurry, I'm sorry. Anyway, I have an additional light. Yeah, and there you can see it. It has a huge motor. Using an idler wheel, it drives the really huge flywheel. This flywheel is extremely big. You can let it spin, and it will take a while. Oh well, if it stands in the normal position, it really takes a long time until this stops spinning. really big flywheel. Anyway, here we have the take-up reel, and there we have the supply reel. A huge transformer, look at this, it's really big. And, well, of course, the connections, and down there is the power switch, circuit boards, of course. Really a lot of components on there. And all these cables, look at this, everything's full with cables. And here we have the voltage selector. Right now it's on 220 volts. I'll change it. I'll put it into the 240 volts position, because today, in the 70s and 80s, we had 220 volts in Germany, but now well, nochmal, okay, voltage selector. And there you can see the voltage selector. Right now it's in the 220 volts position, but I will put it into the 240 volts position, because I think until the early 90s we had 220 volts, but then now we have 230 volts, and the power stations are also allowed to put up to 250 volts into the line, so 220 volts is really not enough. So basically to protect the machine, I'll put this into the 240 volts position. Well, I haven't seen the frequency selector, 50 and 60 Hertz. I guess you have to do some modifications to the mechanism for that. Anyway, it's really interesting in here. Big capacitor and another big capacitor. I guess this is the motor run capacitor, and this is the filter capacitor for the electronics. And look at this. This is the speed selector, and of course all the things, the equalization and the bias for the different speeds. It's a switch for all of that. So really a bunch of shielded cables are going to that switch. And as you can see, they are even, for additional shielding, they are also in this thing right here, going down until here, into this big mess. And let's see. Down there we have the solenoid for the auto stop. And another switch for something. I don't know for what. And unfortunately the stuff for the braces are on the other side, so I would have to take off the whole faceplate, and I don't know how to do that because I can't find any screws for this faceplate, because this machine has problems with the braces. Sometimes the tape doesn't stop and you have a big, one of the tape is hanging out and the machine switches off, and that's all really stupid. I think I'll also clean this wheel here. Well, the rubber seems to be still good, but it could use a cleaning, because one day it had problems. When the machine gets really warm, it has problems, and sometimes the take-up reel doesn't want to spin, so that has to be fixed. I don't know how, but well, maybe I get an idea and how to fix it. Look at this massive metal frame. Oh, really high quality. Really, really high quality. I don't know why they did that. Because the cables were too long. They put them right here and mounted them with this little thing here. They mounted them outside. Well, this machine, with the cables, it's really, really a big mess. And here are the headphone jacks, and as you can see, to keep all the mess of cables organized, they put those little signs on the cables, like here it's 77, 76, 74, and on the other end, of course, they have the same signs. So that's a really good idea. We have the same thing also up here. For example, right there it says 25 and 31. Really nice idea. Down there we have some more switches. Let's get some light. There you can see the lights for the VU meters. For some reason, one of these lights, I absolutely don't know why, but for some reason, one of these lights of the machine, if it's switched off but plugged into the line, for some reason, one of the lights lights up. Not bright, really, oh well, the opposite of bright, I don't know the word. Anyway, you can't really see it, but it lights up somehow. That's really weird. And switches down there with a big mess of cables, of course. And another circuit board. And as you can see, here is, I think this is the main circuit board or something. And so, it makes sense that they put that aluminium shielding in there. Well, but now I'll have to stop because we are reaching the stupid time limit. So I hope you enjoyed this video.